How's everyone doing?
Alright, just kind of do a break and chill for a while.
And clean the dishes.
Yep.
See that it's pretty clean right now.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to quickly apologize to Soleil and.
Wait, sorry. Your apologies. Okay, we have something called Camp Courage. Hello, happy campus. Tonight it's camp night and we are braving the wilderness. What are you really afraid of? What issues are you scared to face? In front of the bonfire, every truth will come out, so it's time to unleash those burning questions. Answer truthfully and you can turn the burn into a perfect bonding moment. Brave. Stuck mates, earlier you were asked to write 2 burning questions you have always wanted to ask your fellow campers anonymously. Burn. Each of you will take turns picking on questions and reading them aloud. The person whom the burning question is addressed to should face it and fess up. Okay, and lastly, we've got bond. After this emotional journey, we hope that you develop stronger bonds forged out of honesty and open communication, and end the night by encouraging and uplifting each other.
Alright.
Great, but before we begin, just a quick apology to Soleil and Adley for this afternoon. Perhaps I did come off a bit too, constructive and aggressive. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, let's just...
Can we start?
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, let's start.
Yeah, let's... Okay, Ellie, do you want to go first?
I'll go first, cause Camp Courage, right? Oh my god. I'm scared. Okay. Are you really BFFs with Ray or is it all an act? I guess I have to look at you, right? Okay, I wouldn't say we are BFFs, but I will say that it's not an act. I understand where everybody's coming from when you guys were talking about podcasting and her sounding like, she was giving a TED talk and telling people what they were feeling. But I think that I like to look past that and I like to look at people's intentions behind everything. And I think that you're well-meaning and you're well-intentioned. So I don't mind so much that sometimes, you come across a certain way because I know that at the heart of it, it's well-meaning and I appreciate that. Yeah.
So if I'm not your BFF, which I don't think is possible because it's been 4 or 5 days, right?
Exactly.
So what would you consider me as?
What would I consider you as?
Stuck mates.
That's a struggle.
No, I personally don't think it's possible to become BFFs with anyone in such a short time.
I agree.
I think that I consider you somebody who is honest, and I know the position that you've been in at the table and stuff like that, and I've been in situations like that where I've had to be the mediator and had to kind of take in both perspectives. And I just want to be able to have a relationship where I know that you feel like you can trust me and that if you have any problems or whatever, you can tell me because I will not judge for it. And I will, how do I put this? I just want you to be able to know that you can confide in me if you do feel like you have anything that you want to share.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you hang out with Ray outside of the project?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
After this?
Yeah, why not?
We just talked about it. I was like, after this whole entire few days, let's go have coffee together.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's basically what we
Yeah.
talked about just now.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Ray.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay, now it's my turn. Taking the biggest one out. Wow, this one goes for the heart. How are you a communications coach when it feels like you are barely able to communicate with us at a genuine level? So, the first thing that one of my principles that I believe is that it's impossible to be able to, be friends with every single person on the planet. There are going to be people that you might take longer to be able to communicate genuinely and open up to. And there'll be people that I have met that I really can talk to them the first time I meet them. I have met people like this before. Literally the first time I met them, I have coffee with them or I have lunch with them or I meet them at like the bookstore or something, and we click just like that. So I'm not perfect, and there are people that I take longer to click with. The whole entire thing about not being genuine, for the whole entire past few days, I've been trying to be as genuine as I can, and I think that perhaps it is due to certain habits that I've picked up along the years due to my vocation that caused me to talk a certain way, and that is something I also realized after hearing from you guys. I mean, being a coach doesn't mean that I'm perfect. I think that there's always a learning experience in everything. So I really didn't think that I was being disingenuous, which is why at points of time I was just digging my head like, how am I disingenuous? And I think that there's only the next few days for me to improve on. And yeah, I mean, I'll try the next few days to see how it goes. Honestly, yeah, basically that's it. I don't know. Do you guys have any follow-up questions?
What is your main takeaway from this so far?
From this? Or from the experience?
No, from the question, whatever. Like, what's your main takeaway from what we've told you thus far? Like,
Right.
yeah.
I think that my main takeaway is that in order for me to relate to people better, I got to put aside any of the coach persona, as you guys mentioned, and just like unwind and just be open about like what I like, what I don't like, so that I get to be known a little bit better. That's actually what I take away. Yeah. And maybe I should just also expose myself to more things and explore what are my other interests apart from what I'm really doing now. Because I think that throughout the next few years and throughout my whole entire life, there will be things that I start liking more. There will be things that I like now that I might not like anymore. So it's just to be open to trying new things instead of just sticking to the things that I'm already doing now. That's something that I learned as well. Yeah. So yeah, this is good feedback. See, I'm always using the word feedback, but it is good feedback. And the only way is to use the feedback to improve, right, Lev? Just like what you did.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Dying in anticipation.
This is such a stupid question. Whoever asked this question is literally. I had checked out to anyone on the show. No. and like this is really like the person who asked this question really wasted an opportunity because I think it's really superficial.
It's not obvious and that's narcissistic.
Exactly. And like the thing is, no offense to both of you guys, but like you guys aren't really my type. So, and literally like
That's because we didn't step it up.
no, I mean like you girls aren't my type as well. So it's like and I came into this show not trying to look for love or anything like that. Like who has time for that?
Yeah, why did you come in?
I've been saying and saying again, like I felt like the circuit breaker has been really has made my life a little bit, it has shifted my social skills, and I feel like this is such a great opportunity to like meet new people, and literally for the past few days it has been so dynamic and things like that. So yeah, but still a very bad question.
I didn't write it. Why are you looking at me?
I was looking in that direction.
Maybe somebody is.
I think I have an idea of who my.
Okay, Lev. Alright, Lev, your turn.
No, I'm not gonna go for this one. No. Just pick one.
Okay, stick it there.
Are you lying about not caring about the competition? I never said I don't care about the competition. When did I say that? I know who asked the question. No, if you think that I don't care about the competition, that is not true. I do care about the competition. Right? Yeah. It's been answered. At the end of the day, I am here because I want to meet people, but I'm also a competitive person, so I'd like to be, the ranking reflects how people have rated each other and how you've performed during the day. So if my ranking falls, that means I've probably not been doing something well. So I'd like to improve, which means that if you're number one, there's limited room to improve. Well, there's always room to improve, but if you're number one within the scale of this competition, there's nowhere to go, right? But if you're number two, that means that, you know, probably maybe you've offended someone, been rough with someone, you know, made someone feel uncomfortable. So I don't want to, you know, make anyone feel uncomfortable. I want to have a cohesive group.
Well, if you're number one, the only place to go is down.
Or maintain the number one. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi, why are they so good? It's because they've
Who are
been
those
number
people?
ones.
Got it. Football.
Okay, my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking of a wrong person to select.
If you had to eliminate anyone from the series, who would it be?
That's harsh.
The carpet, because it like gathers so much
Oh,
dust.
come on, mate.
Yeah, the carpet. So dusty.
You know what we're talking about.
I don't know. Everybody, so that I can win. Like, honestly, at this point in time, like, I'm pretty glad that it's not like an elimination style format. I don't know who I will eliminate, to be honest.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Why are you so convinced that I do?
Okay, think about the person. I think if you don't know who you want to eliminate, think about the person that you've been putting lowest in the last days, and he would be the person that you'd want to eliminate.
Oh, well, it changes though. So
Okay, so you take the average.
I can't remember. It differs, but like.
Okay, or maybe you don't see.
Did you ask this question?
No, I didn't. Or maybe you don't see coming last as a person who should be eliminated.
No, I don't.
Right? Okay, that's fair enough.
I mean, it changes from day to day. So, well, at this point in time, because he's been pressuring me, I would say Lev.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Who do you think is the villain of the group and why? Who asked this question? I don't think anyone's the villain of the group. I don't think. Okay, I know it's. I'm not looking at you just because I'm thinking that. No. Stop giving me eyes. No. I don't think there's. If there's anything, I don't think there's a villain in the group. Maybe someone possibly manipulating, but definitely not villain. But maybe someone. Not. How do you say it? Okay, not like a. Okay, maybe more like an instigator. You know, you play it on different situations because look, every day we have confessions and then we have ranking. So for example, if I'm last today, for example, of course I'm gonna change my strategy and try to, you know, put it to my benefit and put people down in that way. Or it depends on what kind of challenges that we're faced with every day. So it really depends. I honestly don't think there's anyone's capable of being evil in this group.
But you said that there may be an instigator.
I'm sure not with intentions, but of course if you're last, won't you want to do something to get up, right?
Okay.
So whatever floats their boat.
Nice one.
How does it rocket?
Nice one.
Or rocks your boat, I don't know.
Rocks your boat. This
So
time is rocks.
who would be that instigator, in your opinion?
Depends on the challenge, depends on the ranking. If you're just so many days we have, you know, been here. So depends for me, depends on the challenge, depends on the situation the person is facing, and it varies, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, next one.
Are you afraid to show your true opinions because of your public image? No. I don't know who asked this question, but no. I think I've built my public image off of being as real and as authentic as possible. And there are times when there's certain things that, you know, I may not say because maybe it offends my parents or my family. But generally, no. I usually like to look at everybody and treat everybody equally and see past whatever facade that they put up into their heart. And normally that means that most people I'm very accepting of, unless I feel like they're actually mean people. And I have met people like that who I know from their ethics, from their morals, from their values that there's no way I will ever put up with it. And I've never gotten that vibe from any of you. So if I do have an opinion and I feel like something is really, really wrong, I'll say it. If I know that whatever you guys are saying is coming from a place of you're just stating your opinions and that's what you believe in, I'm not gonna just shout an opinion for the sake of it. Yeah. So no. Yeah.
Give an example of the time when you've expressed your opinion, or when said like, no, this is wrong. Like just no, just in general.
Okay, so generally, I don't like to put people down. But if I don't like your energy and I don't like your vibe, I'll just stay away. You'll probably see me rolling my eyes. You'll probably see me giving you a bitch face or something. That when I was at LaSalle in my class, there were certain people in my class that I knew were just ill-intentioned. And I got the vibe from them from the first day. But I gave them 3 years, giving them the benefit of the doubt. And by the end of it, I was like, oh, I was right. And over the years...
How are you right? How are you right?
Because so much drama unfolded in that 3 years. So many people started stuff and were putting people down consistently. I mean, consistency shows your character, right? Yeah. If you're consistently doing something mean, I can basically conclude that you're a mean person after 3 years. So I feel like in that case, in that scenario, if they were putting someone down, and I've seen this happen already 10 times, then I'll say something because I'm like, that might probably be their character. If they've done it once, twice, I can't judge.
Right, I know.
So, yeah, that's basically what I mean. But if it doesn't get to a point where it's too extreme, I'll just ignore it and avoid it.
Cool.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay. Who do you think deserves to be in the bottom, if not you, and why?
Many questions.
Yeah. This is tough because every day my bottom changes. Okay, that sounds wrong. Every day, the person that I rank at the bottom changes based on what happened at the day. So like how I mentioned, the first day I ranked left at the bottom, and then the next day I actually ranked left at the top. So it's really different. So this question,
Don't take it straight. You can just, pour your thoughts out.
Who do I think deserves to be at the bottom? It's gonna sound so boring, but I really don't have an answer because every day my bottom changes. The way that I rank is usually on who makes me feel the most supported that day, or who I felt I have a breakthrough with that day, like maybe through a conversation. And usually who I rank at the bottom may be someone that I feel not as supported by. And usually it's because you rank those people at the top and other people just fall at the bottom. And if I could, I would just rank everybody not at the bottom, right? So maybe I'll answer, do I think I should be ranked at the bottom? I think that's something I can't answer because it really, I'm not the one ranking myself. If I could rank myself, I wouldn't put myself at the bottom, obviously, because I have been trying to be very genuine and I do my best to relate to people. Maybe it takes me a little bit longer, just maybe, but I am trying. But if I have to answer this question, who I think deserves to be at the bottom, then I would pick Soleil. Reason being, I would hope that you bring up questions that confront people in one-on-one situations and not at the dinner table. Personally, that's something that I would appreciate because sometimes it makes me feel like I'm put on the spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not affected by that because I'm already not so far from the bottom anyway. But answer me honestly, have we ever had an opportunity to speak one-on-one before?
No.
So is that entirely either of our fault?
But if you wanted to tell me that...
Answer my question.
No, it's no one's fault. And I
Exactly.
think that in communication is never someone's fault.
Exactly. So you are a communications coach. Am I right?
Yeah.
So if you already knew there was a problem with that, couldn't you have approached me as well? Because I'm not the master of communication either. But in the entire scheme of things, the person that is the master at communication is you.
The first time that I felt confronted, I didn't even know I accidentally said certain things and rubbed you off.
I literally did. Okay, we're going to rehash the entire dinner again. But I'm just going to say this one last time. Okay? You spoke to me in a very condescending way, and then I reacted to it, but you tried to police how I was feeling. That was the problem I had with you.
Okay. In future, I'll just ask you one-on-one.
That'll be great. Thanks.
No problem.
So are you guys gonna do this, like one-on-one thing, sit in a room and talk about it?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Cool. But because I have an impression that neither of you wants to do it, to be honest.
Because I don't really have a problem.
Right?
I'm okay with her answer. Like I don't need any closure. But if you do, my door's open.
Thank you.
Okay. You and Soleil are BFFs. Do you think she intentionally causes drama in the group? No. Honestly speaking, I don't think Soleil intentionally stirs any crap in the group. I think her feelings are valid and your feelings are valid as well. And I understand that different people come across as take things differently. And if Soleil feels affected and if she feels like she's being treated differently, that why would I demean her? Why would I say like, oh my god, she's actually doing it for all the drama? And why would I do that? Because I'm not someone who's like has ill intentions. So I am perfectly understanding and I try my best as the person who wrote this, you and Soleil are BFFs. I try my best to go up to her and ask her like what happened, like is she okay and things like that. And I feel that connection I built with her makes me understand her even more, which then brings me to you. So if that's anything that you want to, and believe you me, whenever I talk to Soleil, I have never once felt like it was ingenuine. So if you have anything that you want to tell her or, like just address a situation, just do it. So like, yeah.
Cool. Are you interested in Alyssa? Nice one. I'll be honest, I find Alyssa quite cute, but but I don't think it's enough to call it interested. Like, I just don't know you well enough to be like. I like your looks. You look pretty, right? But in terms of like personality, I don't know you that well. So it's too early to say like I'm so like, down into that chick, And also I'm a bit.
Are we just going to the bro zone?
Next level. What? What'd you say?
She said, cool, bro.
All right. Awesome.
Bro zone.
That's even better then. Sorts it out.
Okay, next one.
Thank
No,
you, Les.
no, like
That's
I'm-
very sweet.
not like I'm
no, that's
affected
very
by it,
sweet,
you know?
Les. Thank you.
Bro.
Get on with it.
Someone is ranking you low. Who do you think it is? I think I have a pretty good idea because I haven't obviously been supportive of Ray, and I again don't really have I don't really want to repeat my explanation as to why. And honestly, I understand, and I'm okay with it.
Okay, gotcha.
Do you have anything to say to me?
I think that anything that I have to say should be said in a one-on-one
Why though?
conversation.
One-on-one conversation.
Yeah, why is that?
We all live here. Like, we're all gonna find out. Whatever you guys talk about, like, everyone's gonna find out anyway. Why not spill it out at the table?
Do you mind if I request that you say it to me right now?
Sorry, can you repeat what you said just now?
Would you mind if I request that you say it to me right now?
As in, sorry, say what?
Like whatever you want to say?
Right, so Exactly that. Like just now, as I mentioned, I mean, I apologize if I've ever rubbed off the wrong way. And sometimes I just don't notice. You might make a very obvious signal. I just didn't take the hint. Maybe it's just me being oblivious. I didn't take the hint. I just wished that that I was never put on the spot, right? But it happened, so it happened. I just appreciate it if these tough conversations or feedback in that sense would be given to me in a one-on-one situation as opposed to at the dinner table. That's just for me.
You just went in circle, man. Why would you do that?
I don't.
She just
no,
asked.
you already said that.
She just
before.
asked you to confront.
Yeah, to
Yeah?
just lay it out on
Say
what
this,
you want to say in
they
a
understand.
one-on-one
There's
to
even-
me right now.
To say sorry, that's it. It's really
Okay.
just to say
okay,
sorry.
no, listen, you don't
Cool.
have to be defensive.
Cool.
I'm just asking you if you're okay with saying what you want to say to me in a one-on-one to me now.
Gotcha. So, if we have a one-on-one conversation, firstly, I'll apologize. And secondly, I just want to know if we're cool. If anything that has happened for the past few days will affect our chance of having a proper friendship or, even, has it affected our chance of ever being friends? That's something that I'd like to know.
Awesome. Let's give a round of applause to Ray for spilling that out.
Finally. Okay, I'm gonna win.
I would like to know the answer to that question though.
Then we'll do it in a one-on-one, right?
So,
So,
Which person is not likely for you to be friends with outside the show and why? Interesting.
I smell just Ray. Anything?
Okay, so which person is not likely for you to be friends with outside the show and why? Ray. No offense at all, but I don't feel that we have, maybe yet, I don't know, but like similar interests or. For me it works with similar interests. Like when we did the Marcia, it was okay, but when what I saw during game night when we played Heads Up. A lot of like shows you don't really know, and I don't really get that. Like, why wouldn't someone know and stuff like that? I mean, there's no right or no wrong, It's just similar interests. So I would just say you.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Cool.
Oh no, it's
You again.
Okay. Oh my god, what? There seems to be a. There seems to be a love triangle with you, Luke, and Lev. Which one would you date?
Oh, you have to answer this. That wasn't me, I swear.
Okay. Oh no. Well, since Lev says that I'm not interesting enough, or that he's not interested in
Alright,
me,
so it's Lev's fault now.
I'll say Luke.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. So then the question is, would you choose
If I had to choose one for
if you had to? Or
yeah.
there's another option which is no one, right?
No.
You
I
can.
had to choose Luke and Lev.
I mean, you can. So, yeah, they could be a third option, which is or none.
But there isn't anyone.
That's curious.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Oh yeah, it's me.
She answered the question, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What? Okay. Who do you feel is the least genuine and why? Okay. I feel if I had to choose someone, I would choose Luke.
Okay. I want to hear this one.
There's a reason.
Yeah, I want to hear this one.
I just feel like many at times you choose to stay neutral instead of give your opinion, and I just have the feeling that you just don't want to offend anyone. Like for example, during lunch, like you brought up something, but in the end you're like, I'm just bringing it up. I'm just bringing it up. You didn't really share your opinion or like have.
I mean, I did share my opinion. I did say that I found it strange. That was my opinion.
Yeah, but like so, that's it. Like you're just saying you're just bringing it up, but you didn't really talk much about what your stand is.
I said that.
Or who do you think is the one that is, stirring the pot and stuff like that?
Wait. Okay, so he didn't call anybody out, but before, were you 100% confident in calling me out too? I mean, I'm sorry, but I understand how you feel, but at the same time, I think everybody at this table feels the same way. Mm-hmm. We have a little bit of apprehension when we're calling people out, right? Okay, maybe not me, but, So I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have to choose someone.
No, yeah, no, I know. I'm not saying that you're making a wrong decision.
I'm honestly not offended with what
Yeah.
you said. I just find it strange because, I mean, I did say that, I did put it in the open, that maybe, because no one has brought it up so far, that the rankings and everything, that it's super fluctuating. So hence I brought it up, and then I just find it strange. And I didn't say that I think someone is doing it, I just said that it's strange.
So it's like a conversation starter.
Yeah, basically, just like, do you agree? Don't you feel
You
the same?
didn't have to implicate anybody
Yeah,
because you
exactly.
didn't want to. I mean, you didn't have that intention to implicate anybody, right?
Precisely.
Yeah, no, I
But
get
yeah,
it.
that's fine.
Well,
that's fine.
that's it. And I mean, it's hard to choose because I don't really know you that well. So
Fair
if I
enough.
have to choose someone, it has to be you.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I think what you're looking for is like a direct answer sometimes. Is that what you need?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Direct answer.
Okay, my turn.
Sorry. Got
Who in the
lost.
group have you changed your mind completely about? Luke 100%. Like 100% I have to say is Luke. Hey, you later one. Wait, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Luke 100%. I came into the and I think I talked about this during lunch. I came into this place feeling really uncomfortable because I felt that he reminds me a lot of the bullies that I have faced back then. And like, if you look back at the videos once all of this is over, you can see that my body language to him was always away from him. When he sat here during our first conversation at the dinner table, I was always turning back because I did not want to interact with him at all. Like off camera, I felt like I was really trapped inside my room because I felt that this is secondary school all over again. And
Really?
And that sucks because you two bonded with all the music and all of that stuff, but
No, but I thought you bonded with him more than you bonded with me.
yeah, but at the same time, I felt like
I sense some jealousy here, man.
okay, can I just get my point across first? Like, I felt that was me trying to get to know him. But at that point of time, I was like, there's this barrier that I have not broken yet. But now that I have known him, like I have talked to him, I have like shared experiences with him, it has broken down every single first impression that I've had of him before. So that I commend you, and I really appreciate that.
That's really nice though. Thank you.
Who do you think should be at the bottom for tomorrow's ranking? We'll see if Adley's gonna draw another burn on my face.
I mean, if I'll draw something else that might put me at the bottom, but I think it'll be worth it. Don't you guys think so? Right?
It's a permanent marker.
Exactly. I'll use a Sharpie.
There's your. Who should be at the bottom for tomorrow's table? I always like do this ranking stuff maybe like 10 minutes before the thing. Always comes in. So let me just. Okay, it's time for confessions, love. What have you got to say? I think it's probably Ray. Yeah, again. Yeah.
Again.
Wow.
Again. Yeah.
So it's like I've been at bottom for like all of your.
Yeah, you have. You've been at the bottom for all of them. That is because I've seen improvement, in terms of your approach to things, but you're still like not at the level to compete. in a way.
Right.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's improving now. No, not for all of them actually. For some, Adley was at the bottom for a couple of
Thank you very much. Okay lah, win-win lah. You've been in my bottom list for 2 days already. So. Okay, I get that. Okay, teamwork.
Does that affect you?
No, I mean the rankings sort of show it, so I kind of know. It doesn't affect me. I mean, rankings do affect me in some way. I did share about it before. Like, of course, you're gonna feel a little bit affected. There's nothing much I can do about it as to just look at it and see how I can start being more natural and
Yeah.
improve for the next few
You
days.
knowing that I'm gonna rank you last, maybe.
No, not really.
Is that gonna affect how you're gonna rank me?
No, it isn't.
No.
No.
Okay.
Really, it isn't.
Cool. Interesting.
Yeah. Like, there was one point of time where I knew Ali ranked me last, but I still ranked him pretty high. So I don't rank based on what the... I mean, you know, yeah, it doesn't mean someone ranked me last, then I would rank the person last.
I know
Yeah.
being supportive though, right?
Yeah, you're right. But sometimes I know that the person has a reason for ranking me last, and they are still supportive of me even if they rank me last. So it's like reading between the lines in a sense. Doesn't mean the person ranked me last means they hate me in that sense. So that's why I don't do that, right? I don't just rank someone last just because I know they ranked me last. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who have you consistently ranked low on your list and why? To be completely honest, Ray, you've been consistently low on my list, but I'll only tell you, I'm going to disclose like how I rank everybody
Okay.
because
Do tell.
my main criteria in which I rank everybody is based on how much I interact with that person in the day. Because otherwise, if I don't interact with you, like how am I supposed to rank you? Like, you know, how do I feel about you in that day? So we've never been in a challenge together, like just two of us. I mean, you've been partnered up with Luke and Adley for challenges, but never with me. However, today was the first time that we were properly like, I mean, besides, you know, the news challenge in which we didn't interact anyway. So today we really interacted in a completely different way for the first time for the past 5 days, right? So maybe it'll change. But it's also like all of you have been all over my list, just so you know. So there's no consistent top and there's no consistent, well, there's no consistent middle. Bottom is like, yeah.
Okay.
How about confessing your feelings to Alyssa? Suddenly everyone is thirsty. Yeah, I'll join you guys first. Let me just...
What? Okay.
Who asked this question?
Go on.
Yeah, okay.
Just yeah, pretend it's only you and Alyssa. Yeah.
Guys, look at the fire.
Yeah, okay, so far, since the start of the show, I think, like amongst everyone, I feel that... Okay, you guys stopped.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I mean, I just feel that since the start of the show, I really like your vibe. Yeah, I think it's great. Like how I see how passionate you are about like your work, your music, and like despite the different challenges that we were with, I think some on the same team and some not. I see different qualities, and I. You guys make it so hard. Yeah, I would, if you would like, I would like to go out for a meal or something. Like coffee or something. Yeah.
No, like right now.
Yeah, like right now.
Go, guys, go.
let's leave. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, if you're down.
Okay.
Who wrote this?
I don't know.
Whoever wrote it, you gotta be thankful. I'm just saying, dude.
Guys,
Presenting you an
I'm just gonna turn
opportunity.
away and like.
Definitely one of you guys. Yeah, okay.
That was amazing. That was, that was great.
So I think the real triangle is here.
Because it's not just now angry, right? I knew it. Okay, next.
No, but it takes a lot of courage to ask
Yeah,
a girl
I-
out, especially in a setting like this.
I respect that.
Attaboy.
It's great.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Lock the doors.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Is it tiring to be so happy and extroverted every time? No, I don't think so. I think that there are two different sides of me. Okay, this is what I was trying to explain to Ray when we were having our one-on-one. Is that I'm naturally a very extroverted person. So naturally I like hanging around with people and I like being around different energies. Like I get high on energies and I need to find the energy that suits me in the moment. And so it's really great that there's so many people around because then I know who to gravitate towards whenever I need whenever I want to be around a certain energy. It is not tiring to be extroverted if I'm truly happy. It is tiring when I'm not happy and I'm trying to put it on. And what I was trying to explain to Ray was, growing up, you know how you had the whole impression of Luke being like a jock and like being popular, I think a lot of people have that impression of me. Like that I'm a social butterfly and I get along with everyone, I don't really have problems, and you know everyone wants to be your friend, so like life is great. But actually for 10 years of my life, from primary school to secondary school, because I felt so invisible at home, I brought that energy with me into school. And so whenever people would ask me out for recess and stuff, I would not go. Because I felt like they were doing it out of obligation. Like, oh, she's my classmate, I have to invite her, but I didn't really like her. And I just had this mentality. So the more I didn't go for recess with them, the less they asked me to go for recess with them. And I actually spent close to, let's say, 6 years, maybe from like primary 3 to sec 4 or something like that, walking around school every single recess by myself. So I've explored like every single corner of school. And if I finished the school in time, let's say, and I still had like 5-10 minutes before class started, I would just go to the toilet. So whenever there were exams and stuff, I would stay in class and I do my work. And because I was in class and doing my work, there were people in class who nobody wanted to hang out with, who were always ostracized, whether they had a limp or whether they had, maybe they weren't as pretty or something, just people didn't want to hang out with them. It was a girls' school, superficial sometimes. So I got to know and understand their perspective. And I think that's what gives me this ability to be one person with someone and yet myself with another person and not feel like I'm not being myself. And that's what I was trying to tell Ray, because when I spent one-on-one time with her, I saw a lot of that I experienced before, where you see that conflict, you see one person alone, and then when you talk to them, it's a completely different perspective from when you see them with everybody else. And so, to me, yeah, it's not tiring to be extroverted all the time, but it's only if that is what I'm truly feeling. Yeah.
So is that...
I'll get it.
What's happening? Is it more water? It's getting hot.
No need to answer that. Oh, okay.
Smells good.
Diner.
Okay, let's see. Oh, guys, we got stuffed.
Oh, nice. I love stuff.
I'm sorry.
Oh, stuffed?
Yep.
As in, okay,
Okay,
is
who wants
it-
chicken?
I'll get a chicken burrito if they
beef.
have it.
Oh yeah!
I love a chicken burrito.
And chicken again.
Everything's chicken, right?
Okay, actually, I'll get the
I
chicken
want
bola.
chicken. Can I get chicken.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, then we can have chicken burrito.
Hey, the
then.
burritos. Take that.
Yeah.
I'll take this. I'll take this.
Nah, I'll get the bowl.
Ooh, so we have
All chicken.
stuff for dinner today.
Which one you want? I'm
So
curious.
both of us, we got the chicken. I assume it's the chicken burrito bowl.
You don't need beef. I'll eat the beef.
And
You want?
it looks
Yeah.
like this.
Then how about you?
Hey, I'll just take this.
Okay, can.
Wait, I
You want a bowl or this?
I'm fine with either.
Yeah, I take this.
So it looks like this. It has a lot of ingredients, and the thing about it is that I feel like Stuff has the best chicken. Great.
I've never eaten beef.
Do you eat beef?
So yeah.
I'm eating beef right now.
Oh, I see that. Do you want the beef?
I can take chicken if you want the beef.
Okay. Do they have utensils?
Fantastic dinner.
See what I want.
Very excited.
Same.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all.
Do you have utensils?
Oh wait.
Oh my god, I like reading the more utensils, please.
Oh,
Thank you.
Is everything on is different?
Take the center.
I am the lead character in my own story. What's yours?
Who you are, who you are, and who you will be are three different people.
Oh. I really love all these
We
like
can
motivational
interrupt
thing.
our anxious feelings with thoughts like, what if things work out? Or what if all my hard work pays off?
Okay.
Okay.
That's done. Thank you, Stuff, for that.
Anyone needs a drink?
Okay. Now I'm good.
This looks heavenly.
Not
Yeah.
really hungry, to be honest.
food today is real good. Yeah. No?
Yeah, okay. Chill. What are you laughing at?
I really like mashed potatoes. I think it's the most amazing thing on the planet. It's so much better than rice, isn't it? Mashed potatoes.
Do you have mashed potatoes?
Yeah, right, yeah, mate.
Oh, and you got couscous too.
Got everything.
Carbs.
So, is the air been cleared? Or should we do
No,
one
some
more?
people still have questions. Let's just finish it. Let's finish it up.
Okay.
Are we?
Yeah. Yeah, I finished all mine.
Okay, so next is
Well, I guess that is me. Do you think that because you meditate, read self-help books and watch TED Talks, you think you're better than everyone else?
what?
Who wrote this?
Not me.
I wonder who asked this question.
Wasn't me.
Oh my god!
I swear to you, it wasn't me.
This is such a funny question. I mean, what do you think the answer is gonna be?
Not me.
No lah!
Question though.
This is such a no, because there's no context to this. Like, oh, Alyssa, you're a better singer than me because you sing, right? Like, what kind of? I mean, there's no context. I don't think I'm
Think
better.
that because you meditate, need what?
Read self-help books, I think.
Read self-help books and watch TED Talks, you think that you're better than everyone else? You?
I mean, no.
No.
I don't know. Does this need an explanation? I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I think everybody have their own unique quality and traits. And this is not my coach Ray speaking. This is me seriously speaking from my heart. Everybody is unique, and there's nobody like anybody else. There's only one of me, right? So there's no comparison in that sense. There's only one of Ali. There's only one of Lev. Like, we're all individuals that are unique.
Okay.
I know,
I always wanted to have a twin brother though.
but they'll still be different. Technically, fingerprints are different. I think you can't have the same fingerprint. Okay lah.
That's me.
Satisfied or not?
Yeah.
Good.
Not by your apology.
Chicken meditation.
Alright.
Aw, give him a chance.
Okay, later lah.
Later.
What? When? I was gonna do it now.
Whoa, no, done yet.
Alright, fine.
You're done.
Have you trash talked anyone during confession so far? Honestly speaking,
That's It's your job.
Let's basically answer my question because, like, to be honest, like, I am very transparent with my feelings. If I am unhappy with how with something, I would just say because I feel like I want the other person to grow as well, you know, and I want the other person to learn. So I don't think it is necessary to hide anything. If I don't like, I'll be like, yeah, Ray, sometimes I don't like your podcasting, and then I know like that kind of thing. And less, sometimes you can be a bit of an act of a crap, but things like that. Then we just talk it out, and then understood. Then that's it, and then we move on. So no, I have not trash talked anyone before.
Until tonight.
Watch out. Okay, next lah.
Do you think Alyssa has a crush on you?
Well,
Apparently not.
make that clear.
Do what? No, I don't think she has a crush on me. Although I must admit, when we were doing the mask thing, it did bring up certain like romantic feelings that I had with my ex-girlfriend, maybe, that were kind of, well, reminded me of past relationships.
I wonder what else it brought up.
What? But I don't think I'm in anywhere like ready to date or be in a relationship with anyone now.
Work on yourself.
But
Yay.
yeah, so no.
Okay, so yeah.
Thank you for the insight, Lev.
Does that satisfy everyone's
Yes.
questions? Cool.
Why did you call Lev a douche?
I wonder who asked this.
Cause you is. You is a no. I'm just joking. I called you a douche this afternoon at lunch because I thought the way that you addressed me and Adli was super, super aggressive. I know you're gonna apologize. I mean, you wanted to apologize for this, and I just want to tell you like how it made me feel. And I felt like you unnecessarily aggressive towards us. Not in terms of the words that you used, but in terms of the tone of your voice. And you were like staring at me, saying that, oh, I've been analyzing and observing. And to be completely honest, like from the entire exchange, what I got from you was that you were either being really dodgy or just being plain douchey. So I remember on the first day when you were unfortunately ranked at the bottom, you were just like, laughing it off, like, and then we did ask you if it affected you in any way, and you just said no, which could possibly allude to the fact that you do not care about the competition. But then all of a sudden, now that you're at the top,
I've become.
yeah, you'll be like, oh. So it made me feel like at the beginning you were like, oh, I'm not gonna win this competition anyway. Why am I putting in any effort? And then suddenly you're at the top. You're like, hey, I could actually win this. And now you're like, your claws have come out. So that's how I saw it, and that's how it came. Like, it looked
territorial, basically.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me. So I thought you were lying.
Maybe there is a bit of truth to that. I think, yeah. No, I don't think it's that extreme, but
No, yeah.
But yeah, I may come off like a douche sometimes when I get my head too high up. So yeah, it's important that you're telling me this now so I can reset myself and be like, okay, hold on, Lev, you're becoming, the person who's affecting other people negatively by your feedback or whatever. Yeah?
I accept.
Sorry. That way.
No, I'm sorry I also got really aggressive with you.
Sorry, I'd like you that way.
Yeah, hold on. I feel like
What should I do to not come up that way?
I don't think there's anything that you should do actively per se, but just need you to know that the way why I reacted that way is because of you, because you didn't understand, right? So maybe be more receptive. I assume. Yep.
yeah. So just now when I after lunch, I was talking to Soleil inside her room for a little bit, and I was telling her that now I felt like it sort of makes sense because like after you and Luke were at the top and then you guys were singing we are the champions, we are TikTok, all that, so it sort of like makes sense, but at the same time I'm like, okay, I'll just brush it off. But I also would like to apologize of how I responded to you because I felt like it could have been delivered differently. I didn't have to be I didn't have to be catty to you. I didn't have to be like, oh my god, because sometimes I feel like I couldn't control my emotions and my expressiveness, and that's something that I have to work on. So like I apologize for that. Like I didn't intend it to be that way, but I guess it was just in the moment and things like that. So yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry too, Adli.
Okay. Teamwork. Okay. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Teamwork. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, answer the last question.
Moving on.
Last question.
Let's go. Seems like the same question that you asked earlier, Ray. Why do you seem to start things and then back off? I think it sounds like from you, yeah? As if you're stirring the pot. Yeah, so I think we all on the same page regarding to... Oh wait, depends on what wait, this is... I'm assuming this is from you. So... Okay, but even if it's not, why do you seem to start things and then back off? I don't like to see it as if I'm backing off, but I like to think that I raise a point and then I listen to what everyone has to say. It's just like just bringing up something to the table and then just see everyone's opinions. That's it. I don't know. That's what I feel.
Some people just want to see the world burn.
You didn't.
Yeah, but it's nothing wrong. I guess nothing wrong with the question.
No, sorry. It's never mind. It's my right. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Some people just want to see
the
the world
world
burn,
burn.
Mr. Wayne. Anyway, sorry. That wasn't very good, probably.
No, but I think that maybe I just saw it the wrong way. So it's good that I hear this.
Yeah, but it's not like then again. It's not a bad question.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no right or no wrong. Everyone's entitled to opinion.
Air is clear. So it's good.
Yeah.
Need to burn some incense.
It's the
From
smoke.
left and right. Okay. I am done with dinner.
Full.
Yeah. Owie! What's that?
I'm really full. Maybe I should just throw it away.
I don't feel like
It's always
shoot, like maybe minced chicken.
Yeah, it's meant to be, for sure.
Ask a very curious question.
Yes.
Like, how big is your appetite? Like, I.
Small, actually, to be honest.
Sorry.
Open the doors to the palace. Happy
back.
Okay.
After a bit, it has been a long day.
So I'll talk to you for a while. That's okay.
Sure, but do you mind if we do it here? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
sure. Because we're still eating, right? I still have a bit food there.
eating.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Yeah, where you guys
Just
choose a room.
anyone's fine.
Choose this one. Okay, choose my own room because I have my pool there. Finishes the food.
Big question.
Yeah.
Like, were you just saying it because they asked the question?
No, as in I wanted to ask you, but it'd be best if it wasn't like a group confrontational kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, and yeah, but I didn't mean it though.
You didn't mean it.
I did mean it. I
Oh,
did mean
okay.
it. Yeah, I mean, what got my attention was basically like when the heads up game that we played, and like I knew how.
Oh, the
I could-
movie thing.
Yeah, the movie thing. Like I realized that we have like I feel that we have similar interests, music wise, when we share stuff, and the challenges that we did. It was I don't know. I had fun.
TikTok.
Yeah, the like videos, and I just felt that we could vibe on a similar level,
Right.
and those instances that I felt like we did not vibe, but we didn't get, because I'm sure like not everything we're going to be having similar interest in. I found those parts rather interesting. Yeah, but I didn't want to.
Tell me.
Yeah,
At all?
Not
Like,
at all.
ever?
Honestly, I did feel a bit inferior because I thought that you were interested.
Really? Are you serious?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It's just it's,
No,
okay.
I'm just wondering.
It's,
Is it?
it's the energy that I was getting.
I think cause I like am
Yeah.
very with everyone. Kind
Correct,
Of thing.
correct. And I think also it's because when I see how comfortable you are with him, I'm just getting the impression that, you know, yeah.
Oh, that I like him.
Yes, that you're maybe interested in him or something.
Oh, yeah,
So
'cause
I
he
didn't-
feels like a bro to me.
Okay.
Serious, he does.
Okay, no. I'm just a little bit relieved, but yeah, that's what I was getting. So I
Okay,
was-
wait, but when did you realize? I mean, like, when did you feel like, oh, we vibe? From day one?
Not day one. I think from maybe starting when we did the videos, when I was paired together for the videos, and it was nice. Or like,
So you think I'm a genuine person?
yeah, but too much energy. But it's a good thing, like I told you. It's a good thing. You know,
Okay.
like good energy is always should be shared, and like I would have more energy than like people with less energy. You know. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, I realized that like deep down inside, it was really strange when that day when I was paired with during the mask challenge, remember? And then we were paired with in twos, and for me it was I felt jealous when you got paired with him.
With love.
Yeah, with love.
Why
So
is
I-
it only paired?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get paired with you. So yeah,
That's what you mean.
yeah. that's
No,
what I-
because you're like, oh, I wish I was paired with somebody who was more fun. So I was like, oh, that could be anyone.
Yeah, so I did feel uncomfortable. I would have felt uncomfortable to say it out, and hence that whole campfire thing. I think it did give me the courage. I mean, I've never done like kind of. It's weird when there's like so many people around you, and like,
really weird.
and it's even more.
And like they're staring at
Yeah,
you.
and even if they're not looking at me, you know what they're covering. It's still I know they're listening.
Of course, who is the one that wrote the question
I
in the
don't
first
know.
place,
That's
right?
the thing. That's
It's
the
not
thing.
me.
I don't know. Yeah, definitely not you. But I don't know who wrote the question. So.
I don't know.
And I see Adli and Soleil like both turning away, so I'm like thinking, okay, either one of
Not
them.
two of them.
So I don't know. But yeah, okay, that was.
No, it's just that I was in like two minds about like how to view you as a person, because the first day I met you, I mean the first impression that I got, I thought you were so genuine. Like I just felt it. Then after that, I realized like kind of a little bit similar to what Ray said, of like you say something, then after you just completely back off, and like then it made me wonder like, is it you're playing? Like
Oh,
is it
okay.
you're
Power
starting
playing,
some-
then
yeah,
power
like
playing.
are
Yeah,
you starting
okay.
something? And then cause like you're also quite close to like Soul and Art, and I know, I mean it's cool. Then I also like had a feeling like, no, if Soleil is doing that, then maybe you and her are doing that. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
completely
so I
understand.
had that feel.
Okay.
Then, then I was just like, I don't know how to feel about this person. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But then, yeah. No, but I like hanging out with you. I think you're really chill.
Thank you.
Not just that you're really chill, but I like hanging out with you. Like, legit.
Okay. Yeah, same. I mean,
Yeah.
you got one of the best tastes in music, I must say.
Thank you!
No, and honestly,
the
I
best taste
think
in music is the widest taste in music.
yes, no, and apart from that, I think what actually interests me more is the fact that like you have the ability that you can sing, and I mean that just for me that's actually quite interesting in a sense where I mean because I play the guitar as well, so there's like more opportunities for like how do
Jam
yeah, like maybe not just jam sessions, but like for more activities,
Right.
So and the one thing that you give me the most was that like you're super spontaneous.
Right.
Yeah, and that's something that I mean is that really like triggers like I'm sure when you meet someone new you have like red flags at the back of your head, and the moment something shows up and you'll be like okay, you start to distance yourself, you back off from that person. But when it came with you, and since day one, it's I mean, so far there's no red flags, but like it's always like subconsciously at the back of your head you have boxes that you check.
Yeah.
That what you actually look for in someone.
I don't check boxes. I have elimination boxes.
Okay. so
Instead
you're
of
pretty
the
much-
other one.
So it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far it's been more like green ticks than like red flags.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So
Okay.
But still though,
Okay.
this is super intense out there.
I saw your face
Yeah,
was red.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but now it's gonna be awkward. I don't go now.
Yeah. I have
don't
no
know what
idea.
they're
Definitely.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I was just gonna
I don't
say.
know what they're talking about.
Who do you think wrote that?
I don't know.
I think it's Adli.
I thought that was who. So they always like look at me like.
They both turned and then she looks at me, she's like, no, I swear it's not me. But I don't know if like I could buy that, and then I just looked at Adli and he was like, so I don't
Oh my god.
I really don't know. I really
Okay, but would you have told me at any time during this show, or would you have waited until everything was over?
don't. Maybe on the last day. Why? Wait, why did I reply?
No, I mean I'm just surprised because last day is like end of everything.
Pretty much, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. Interesting.
Why, were you expecting this at all or no?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I obviously was not expecting to meet anybody that I liked.
Same. I just wanted to just enjoy the process,
Yeah,
to
me
be honest.
too. Like, just wanted to make friends and everything. But, hey,
Yeah.
you're cool.
Yeah. Likewise.
No, it's just that I don't. Okay, a lot of people, or I've gotten many people who are like, like they'll flirt and they'll like show interest, but it's like you never know whether it's just flirting for the sake of flirting.
Or like different intentions.
Yeah, so I always generally just approach flirting as like no expectations.
Right, that's the best actually.
Yeah.
So you don't get any hopes up and you don't have any disappointment.
Yeah. So
That's
I
smart.
wouldn't make an assumption that you like me unless you actually outrightly said that you like me.
Okay. That's interesting to know.
Mm.
Because I've never, I don't know, but I've never literally said it out to like someone. For me,
Then how do they know?
I mean, it's usually like, you meet someone and then you get in contact and you start like exchanging numbers and you start
Yeah,
texting.
but at some point you have to tell them, hey, I like you, right? No?
I mean, I would say that not really because like when you plan and you make plans with someone, it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of known that when you meet and you spend time together, it's like you enjoy each other's
No.
time. Okay, then I guess maybe I've been doing things wrong, but no. The thing is, I don't feel that I had to say it, but if I showed like actions wise, it would be kind of known.
Maybe this is why, like, sometimes when I date people, they think it's a day and I don't. Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
Okay, I think we should go on and see what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Continue conversation after that.
Yeah. Okay.
I felt like I might have rubbed off the wrong way and maybe did not pick up the signs that you did very obviously give during dinner, which I think is the reason why you said it, because you couldn't take it anymore.
Okay, let me stop you there if you don't mind. It wasn't so much of couldn't take anymore, because I'm not that kind of person who would just let things compound
Okay.
in a way. Because if something does bother me, I will let you know about it. But truthfully, I mean, what Luke and Atley mentioned to me last night, that I may not necessarily have the best filter, and I may not have done it in the most tasteful way. However, like the way I see it is that if I am unafraid and unapologetic in my way of coming to you and telling you that, hey, something that you said bothered me, I would hope that.
Sorry. Okay, we won't interrupt. We'll just.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bye. Have a good night, guys.
See you.
Bye, Ali. Have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was I? No, yeah, I would like if I would like if the other party would do the same. I mean, I gravitate towards people who are more, I wouldn't say confrontational, but like their style of managing, disputes or, arguments and stuff would be to lay everything out on the table. I don't like people who, internalize everything and not tell me if there's a problem with me and then start acting weird around me. So I think based on like traumas that I've had dealing with people like that I finally realized that I don't like, I just like, automatically like kind of, distance myself away. So as I was saying before, the ranking, it's really not personal. I've never said that, I've never felt that I don't like you as a person. I do. However, I just haven't had enough, like I said over dinner, like the main contention of everything that I was saying was that I don't know who you are. And it makes me like kind of uncomfortable around you, because I don't know if that's really you or you're, like podcast mode. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really nothing personal, and I want to apologize, and I don't want to hurt you, and I hope I haven't.
Well, it's something that I've been learning. Honestly, in the past, I really would never confront people, and that has cost me relationships before. I have lost friends because I was afraid to confront people, and I'm slowly learning how to confront people. Honestly, past me would never do this. I would just like hide away and just never talk to the person to be safe, and so that I wouldn't get hurt or put in an awkward situation. But I realized that if I keep doing that, then it's going to be hard, because every relationship will need some confrontation at one point. I can't just not confront people if I feel upset about something and let that upset make me treat them in a certain way, and they just get confused.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I also want to tell you that during my confessional last night, I did say that I'm genuinely very happy that you won the challenge with me, because it's something that you made something that was 100% you. And I'm glad that the judge saw that. And I'm very happy that you won a challenge yesterday. And also I want to thank you for helping me with mine.
Yeah, that's what girls do for each other.
So yay, co-winners. But having said all of that though, like I really hope that you know that there's absolutely no malice behind everything we're saying. I would like to, but I can't speak for everybody at the table. However, when it comes to me, there is absolutely zero malice or any ill intentions towards you. It's just, I guess it's a learning point for the both of us, where I have to learn that, like what Adli mentioned, that I have my way of dealing with things is not, applicable to everybody, and likewise with you. So could we just like hug it out?
Earhart.
Yeah, come closer.
Thank you so much, Soleil. Once again. Thank you so much for being open to have this conversation with me, because it's a tough one. Yeah, and I really appreciate that. So
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot, but can we just start over? We
Yes.
have 3 days.
A few more days left, and I just really want to spend the next few days to get to know everybody better. And I mean, I can't rewind time. I just gotta start from here.
We can start now. Yeah.
Okay,
Great.
great.
Do you want to go disturb everybody else?
Yeah, let's play some games.
Let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, now we're just left with cleaning everything up. Okay, hold on. I'll be back.
Oh, guys, I have to start cleaning. Today was better than I imagined. Honestly, when I woke up this morning, I sat at my bed for 20 to 30 minutes, like mentally preparing myself before having to meet everybody, especially what happened during dinner last night and the night before. I think for the past few days, I just felt very out of place. I just felt kind of stuck. I kind of felt invisible in a crowded room. And I was just not looking forward to today. And when I was put in the same group as Alyssa and Soleil, I was also like a little bit apprehensive because Soleil and I, we seem to have a little bit of the air not really cleared. And I was just a little bit scared going into the challenge. But yeah, it turned out great. And throughout the day, I just felt it got so much better. And I'm gonna stop doing that. So on to my rankings. Obviously, today's rankings is gonna be very different from yesterday. Oh, these are my rankings for today. I put Alyssa first because after the announcement of the current rankings come out today, I spoke to her one-on-one and she just made me feel so much better. She shared a little bit about her experience in primary school and in, I think, university as well. And she shared a little bit about how she felt the same way and she could actually relate to me. And that made me feel so much better because I know that I'm not alone in this feeling. And no one is ever alone in feeling like they don't fit in or like they don't relate to people as well. And yeah, like being put at the bottom, okay, it does feel bad. But Alyssa made me feel better by talking one-on-one to me. Second, I will put Soleil because, well, we did have a one-on-one conversation today and I think I saw her perspective. I realized that she's someone that really has a heart for people. It's just that sometimes her communication style is that she would say it straight in your face and that can come across blunt, but she's really just being straight to the point. And there's nothing to fault her for that. I really appreciate her for giving our relationship another chance instead of just brushing it away and ignoring me forever or something. She, took her time and took a little bit of her heart to talk to me and clear things up. So I was very appreciative of that. Third, okay, the last three was very tough because it's just, I don't know how to. It's kind of tough because they all sort of equal out, but I put Atlee as 3 because once again, every single time I see the current rankings, or every single time during Camp Courage where I picked up a question about me that might make me feel uncomfortable, and when I look at him, he'll always give me that encouraging look and he'll be like, are you okay? Same as like yesterday, he just always has that, are you okay? And he'll ask me if I'm fine. And I really appreciate how he shows his concern to me. So I put him as number 3. 4 and 5, very hard today. I was thinking how they both sort of equal out because today I didn't really interact with them that much. The reason why I put Luke as number 4 is because during Camp Courage, yes, he did honestly tell me that, Ray, I don't think I'll be friends with you outside, but I mean, I appreciate how he was honest and he explained why. I didn't feel any bad intention from him. He seems to me as quite a honest person, and maybe I had a wrong judgment because I did say that I thought he was ingenuine. After today, I feel perhaps I need to rethink that, and it might take me a while to see his genuine side. And last but definitely not least, I put Lev as number 5 because no choice lah. So I put Lev as number 5 because, I mean, if I could, I wouldn't put him there. I didn't really talk much to Lev today. I think he sort of said a couple of things that might not to be to his advantage. I don't know, I didn't really talk much to him today, so I don't really have a reason for putting him as 5. It's just that everybody else is above. So these are my current rankings. Once again, thank you guys for watching and continue voting, because when you guys vote, it makes us feel happy. It's like as if you guys are also our stuckmate. So continue watching and continue voting, and if you ever feel like you don't fit in or if you relate to me, then vote for me. See you!
Today was eye-opening, to say the least. It was a day that we had to do a challenge that I'm not particularly good at, but I'm pretty glad that my team came up tops. And the dinner time game, well, it wasn't really a game, was it? It was pretty serious. But I'm sure every one of you has watched everything that has happened, so let's not get into it again. I'll just go straight into my rankings. So, at the top once more, we have my favorite person in the house at the moment, and it's Adli. And I feel like we get along very well, and I've been saying this consistently throughout, and I still feel the same way about him, and I'm just glad that he understands me, and he's always the only one who comes to me and asks me if everything is okay, and vice versa. And I really would like to keep the relationship going even after the show is done, and I feel like he's one of the few people in this apartment that I would like to retain the relationship with. And second on my list is Alyssa, because she was my teammate today, and I think we made a fantastic team. Of course, with Ray, for the cooking challenge, and we had ideas, and we were just bouncing them on each other, and it was just great, and it turned out so well, and I'm just happy that we won. Luke comes in third. I mean, he's been, you know, up at the top, and, you know, maybe towards the lower end of my scale because, you know, of the way we interact from day to day. But today I think I feel neutral about him. He didn't do anything offensive to me particularly, and I think that he was just speaking his truth, and I don't think anyone should be faulted for that. Ray moves up a spot today. I mean, we had a private conversation, and I guess I finally understood where she was coming from in terms of what kind of problem she had with me. And I think I finally kind of understand her a little bit more than I have for the past few days. And because of that interaction, I feel like I want to know more. I would like if she would reveal more about herself like this. I mean, I really would wish that it should never ever come to like such a big argument or like just discomfort amongst each other for her to just, you know, come out of her shell. But if it's already happened, and, you know, she is slowly peeling the layers of her exterior, so I hope that it keeps happening. Last on my list is Lev, because he was being really dodgy today. He didn't do anything like bad or anything, but I feel like he's so dodgy. I just have to like keep an eye on him, you know, because he's always observing and analyzing. So this is kind of like, I'm gonna kind of steal his strategy and observe and analyze from now on. So yeah, Lev, if you're watching this, you're at the bottom.
I just hope that I'm not at the bottom of anyone's list. And I better not be at the bottom of your list, so vote for me. Okay? Bye.
I honestly wasn't expecting a question like that. I still think either Soleil or Ali was the one who wrote that question. And okay, whatever happened, I kind of am glad that I did say what I wanted to say. So with that in mind, these are my rankings. Okay, number one, like I mentioned, today he has shown he took a lot of initiative for me today, and the difference between why I put number one and number two, why I put Alyssa number two, is because, yeah, even though I did confess what I said to her, I felt that today Adli really helped me in, first things first was like the outfit. He really helped me get prepped. Till today, thus far, he has been a very constant in helping me in anything that I need. For example, my OOTDs, he has taken initiative in every little thing, and certain things I might have missed out towards my day or through my day. And I know he's someone that has my back no matter what. And that's something I respect about. Also, what he said to me during the campfire about the whole first impressions, and that was really touching because that was something that I was dealing with a lot growing up, getting the wrong impression, and him acknowledging that and him realizing that and saying it out to everyone. It's not much of a verification, but for me it's more of an acceptance, which I felt really warmed. And okay, moving on to Alyssa. Okay, I think this one is needless to say. Okay, number three, Soleil. She backed me up during the campfire when Ray brought up about me saying that I'm someone who stirs the pot of conversations, because I felt that was really, really unnecessary, because I was just bringing something that no one has actually spoke about to the table, and it's pretty much up for takings. Anyone could have said that I wasn't stirring the pot. If I stirred the pot, I would have initiated or suggested someone, but I did not. I just brought the conversation up, and I just felt it was strange, and I think that she misinterpreted that wrongly, and I'm glad that I felt supported when she spoke up for me. Lev, yes, you might feel that significant drop in a change from yesterday compared to today, but I feel that he might, I feel insecure, or I wouldn't say insecure, I think inferior is more of the word, that there were times where I did see Alyssa and him together, and I feel that he might have other intentions. So I just gotta keep my eye open, you know. Lastly, Ray, she called up on me saying that I'm me stirring the pot, which is something totally not me. If I have something that I'm not happy with someone, I actually call the person out, or I address it one-to-one. You know, I wouldn't suggest anything, and I think that was wrong of her to think of me doing. So these are for today.
Okay, so today was a very emotional day with a lot of revelations that honestly I was not expecting. But it definitely has impacted my rankings, which have changed pretty significantly, I would say, from yesterday's rankings. So let's get into it, and I'll tell you exactly why I feel the way I feel. So these are my rankings for today, and number one on my list is Luke. Because I've always had a good impression of Luke, like from day one. I've always had good vibes from him. But then as the days went by, I started to wonder kind of what Ray was wondering as well, which was, is he just putting it on? You know, he starts something and then he backs off. Like, how genuine is he really? And so I started ranking him lower. And then I think he was very honest in confessing his feelings, and I could sense that he was being genuine, so he's made it all the way back to the top of my list. number 2, I put Ray because we had a one-on-one conversation pretty early on in the day, and she was telling me how she felt about dinner and how she felt alone in a crowded room, and it's feelings that I've experienced before, like how I expressed during the dinner just now. And it just made me see her in a different light. And I think that maybe other people don't see her the same way, but maybe she opens up to me because she trusts me or something. And I ranked her 5 yesterday. Today I ranked her 2 because I got to see that side of her and I got to hear that story. Number 3 is Soleil, and I think we actually had time to interact this time. We don't usually get paired. But today, because we were cooking and it was girls versus boys, I got a chance to work with her, and it was fun because we came up with all the concepts. Mostly, it was me and Soleil that came up with the ideas and the concept behind the food and the plating and what we wanted to do. And then I felt like we could connect on that level. Like we do have similar interests, and it is fun to work with her because she does get her stuff done, which is great. Number 4, I put Adli because I didn't really get a chance to interact with him today. The only real interactions we had was when Lev started talking about how he was here, as part of a competition, and it was all a game, and Adli got a bit affected by it. I got a bit affected by it, and yeah, I just can't rank Adli that high because we didn't really have much interaction today. And Lev is my number 5, and he dropped quite a fair bit because of what he said. Because he was talking about this whole thing being a game, and he was just trying to improve, and I don't know what his intention is, because I always thought that he was just, he had to chill and have fun and get to know everyone. But I guess now he's getting a bit more competitive. It's not wrong, but I don't like to see every interaction as, how can I improve? How can I improve? So I put Lev as my number 5, and that's the explanation for my rankings today.
For number 1, I've decided to put Adli because, I really found the vibe with him today. So I was quite, just having a good kind of connection with him throughout the day. We joke and laugh and stuff like that. So it was good that we've kind of moved on from the differences that we had in the beginning to becoming more friends today. Put Luke 2nd because we performed together in the cooking challenge, so we worked well. He was very helpful with some of the things to control and be a bit more systematic when it came to it. Decided to put Soleil on number 3 because there's been a bit of tension within the last days, but we've managed to resolve it today and get to know each other a little bit more, as well as I kind of, perhaps I was coming off a little bit too constructive or aggressive, as she said. But upon the apology that I expressed, I assume she kind of liked it, and that's why I put her on number 3. Decided to put Alyssa to number 4 is because I think she secretly did have a crush on me that she didn't admit to us. Maybe it's because she's not aware of the whole. Well, she wasn't aware of. She didn't really want to share it to everyone. But some of you may be thinking that I feel jealous that she decided to go with Luke and now they're gonna go out and stuff like that. There's nothing to do with it. So she's on number 4 because I think what she said about her two personalities that she has, and how being expressive and extroverted is not a bad thing. But we actually found out that she has 2 different personalities that she can present to people and still feel comfortable. So I'm not too sure how how real that is, you know? If you're a real person who wants to express your feelings, shouldn't you just have one personality? Because then, like, who are you really? Out of the competition, Alyssa is the cute one, but I'm not ready to commit to a full, you know, chase after her. And, you know, after speaking to Luke and finding out that he's actually interested in Alyssa, I'd be more than happy for Luke to go out with her, and then, you know, perhaps they'll be in a couple, and, you know, who knows what this will turn into. Number 5 is still Ray. Although she's improved a lot within the recent days, she's still not quite at the level of other people, like how close I am to others, which is why she's still on the 5th place. Although I can see her improve slowly, and she did put in the effort to, you know, understand people more. And, you know, when I called her out to stop going around in circles, she finally came up with an honest and straightforward answer, which is what we were all waiting for a while. But she just struggles so much to do it faster and not waste people's time. So keep working, right? But you know, we're gonna get there soon. And that's it for today. As always, vote for me.
Okay, so today is the end of day 5, and I'm really happy to say that I am finally on the top of the ranking list. I am number 1 today, and that even though like it doesn't really affect me whether or not I'm top or bottom, but it feels nice, you know, to be number 1, and at least I know that I'm doing something right. Okay, and throughout the day we did a cooking challenge, and it was really fun because I love to cook. However, I felt that my team members were really innovative with the things that they chose to put, like the ingredients and things like that, and I really learned quite a bit from them. So on to my rankings for the day today will be this, and I ranked Lev number 1 today because today during the cooking challenge, like I finally got to do a challenge with him, and I saw a different side of him today. I saw that he can be a good leader in a sense that he knows what he wants to do, and he has the perfect, no, I wouldn't say perfect, but the steps to do it immediately. So like what I said in my confessionals yesterday, I'm more of a silent leader. So I appreciate when I'm given instructions to do, so I know what to do and I can execute it better. So Lev did a great job in doing that. For Luke, I rate him 2nd because of course he's my teammate as well. Rank him 2nd instead of the 1st because I feel that he has this side of him where he feels that he needs to be in control of the situation, and when another person, and in this case Lev, is trying to instruct as well, like I feel like both of them are like loggerheads at each other, and I felt that from his facial expressions, which is why just now at the back camera when Luke was cooking, I was like, Luke, why are you angry? Like, don't be angry, like, come on, this is just a fun challenge to do, you know? But that's a side of him that I didn't see, but I appreciate that, and I addressed it during lunch. Yeah, I addressed it during lunch, and he explained himself, and okay, I accept that. So that's great. These are my 2 brothers in crime. For Soleil, I rank her number 3 because I feel that we have a lot of commonalities, and I feel I relate to her the most in a sense that even though we come from totally different backgrounds, I feel that our feelings and emotions sort of run through the same line. And when I brought her to the room to the side to talk about her feelings, when Lev was being a little bit aggressive towards me and her, I felt her. I felt that her feelings were totally justified, and if I were to be put in her position as well, I would actually feel quite affected too. So we talked it out, and we sort of agreed that even though Lev was being a little bit aggressive, and we shouldn't have retaliated in a way that because for me, my personality, as you guys know already, I can be a little bit catty, and I felt that was really unnecessary because Lev was just addressing his opinion, and it wasn't necessary for me to be that catty towards him, you know. So yeah, Soleil would be number 3. Number 4, I ranked Alyssa number 4 because I feel that our relationship has not changed in a sense that we have not been allocated a challenge together. So I didn't know how she works like. I didn't know how she contributes to a process of a challenge. So I feel, and me and Alyssa and I, our relationship has been on a plateau. Not a bad one, but we are on a really high plateau where whenever we got the time to an opportunity to talk to each other, like we like to listen to each other's stories and our experiences and things like that. And I find Alyssa's experiences really interesting. Like, you know, like she travels a lot and things like that. So yeah, I would really want to have a challenge with Alyssa because I really want to get to know that side of her. And I would, unfortunately, because all of them all fall into this category, I have to rank Ray last once again. I am so sorry, my dear, but I ranked you 5th, not because that of whatever tension or whatever feelings that we've been through on the dinner table. No, I ranked you 5th just because most of them I feel they deserve these places. And I'm just going to comment that Ray, ever since the confrontation we had at the dinner table, has been trying a lot. And it can be seen because I felt that the area was, I felt that the ambience of the dinner table can be a little bit awkward when if Ray tries to, like, you know, tries to chips into conversation and things. Like, it's just a little bit like awkward, but I can see that she's trying, which is a good thing. So I must commend her for that, even though you are put number 5th. You are not a bad person. Yeah. So I really appreciate that you are trying really, really hard, but you know, it's really just the 5th day. And even though there's like only 2 more days, I really don't think 1 week is enough to get to know a person like really well. Yeah, maybe a month, 2 months, 5 months from now, we can be great friends, but not with 1 week. I think that's impossible. So yeah, these are my rankings of the day. Thank you so much, guys, for watching Stuck With You for 5 days so far. I really appreciate what you guys have been commenting on or things like that, even though I may not know, but I really appreciate the support, and I hope you guys continue to finish this journey with us. Only 2 more days left, and vote for your most relatable king over here. Yeah, see you guys in a bit.
And as the dying embers of our campfire give way to the dark of the night, our stuckmate showed us inflamed passions and fiery opinions behind closed doors. Have the soundest sleep, stuckmates, because tomorrow will be a lot tougher. As for you, our domestic darlings, get stuck with us again tomorrow, only on Stuck With You.